man. Shout out to Neat Brown.
What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, man, it's going to be a good one. First off, congratulations to the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks. They are advancing to the national championship game, and the UCLA and Texas game just wrapped up. Like, I just got home from work I just got home, and UCLA basically wrapped that game up. So it's going to be South Carolina against UCLA in the national title game on Sunday. So congrats to UCLA. But this video, man, oh man, I did not expect to see this type of, how can I say it, crash out. Obviously, I'm going to dive deep into that, but I just wanted to say congrats to South Carolina because, unfortunately, their victory has been overshadowed because of the crash out from UConn's coach, Geno Auriemma. Now, for those of y'all that didn't watch the game, it's all over social media right now. At the end of the game, with literally 0.1 seconds left on the clock, Geno Auriemma felt the need to crash out after Dawn Staley tried to shake his hand. Now, he gave some little ass handshake and then just went jarring at the words. And then obviously Dawn Staley, responded back, because obviously she's not just going to let somebody just bark at her for whatever the reason may be. We didn't find out at the end of the game what the crash out was about. And supposedly the crash out had to do with, for the pregame. If you follow college basketball, for the pregame, the coaches come to half court and they shake hands before the game. He says that, he's been coaching for 40-something years, and it's been protocol that coaches shake hands at half court and yada, yada, yada. He's talking about he had to wait 3 minutes. We saw the video, and they embraced before the game started. Me personally, this crash out had nothing to do with that handshake. And this is where I call cap on Geno Auriemma. Now, you're looking at someone who is a UConn fan. Obviously, I had UConn winning the whole thing. I basically said they was going to win the whole thing way early in the season. It didn't matter to me if they did it in the perfect season or even in defeat. When April was here, they're going to cut down the nets and they was going to win the national championship. Obviously, that didn't happen. Geno Auriemma loses a lot of respect from a lot of people after this tirade. Because for me, this loss had nothing to do with a damn handshake. It didn't have anything to do with it. Okay? You lost this game because your team just didn't show up. It's that simple. Your two biggest players, your two stars, and that would be AZ Fudd and Sarah Strong. They played horrible. They played horrible. There's no other way around it. That's one reason why you lost. Another reason why you lost was because them South Carolina girls was just out playing y'all. They was out hustling y'all. They was killing y'all on the boards. Killing y'all. Oh my God. Just killing them when it comes to the rebounding. 47-32 as it pertains to the rebounding. They were getting out hustled. Now, do I think the refs were favoring South Carolina with the calls? Me personally, I'm not going to blame the refs for that. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is this. The better team won. The better team won, and the role players was the X factor in this game. I mean, at the end of the day, South Carolina doesn't really have that stud player. They have a team that fits their system, and whoever shines, shines. And in this game, in this particular game, for me, the MVP of this game, it was not Tessa Johnson. It wasn't Raven Johnson. It wasn't Joyce Edwards. The MVP for this game was Makia, number 44 off the bench. She was the MVP. 14 points, 2 for 2 from the three-point line, and she was killing it, crashing boards when she needed to. She was the unsung hero of this game. Now, yes, Joyce Edwards and Sarah Strong was having a nice back and forth in this game. And in one of my recent videos, I was even saying to myself, I'm not really sure they're even going to be guarding each other. But I love the fact that they both said, you know what? For this game, I'm guarding her. I want her. Like, this is not going to be me guarding somebody else. I want her. And they was going back and forth. They had a nice exchange, even though both of them really didn't play well. They really didn't play well. Raven Johnson gets my ultimate respect. She already had it, but it grants even more respect because she said, I want to take their two best players. I want to defend both of them. There was times she went against AZ Fudd, and there was times that she went against Sarah Strong. So this is somebody who wants that smoke. Like, she really wants that smoke. She's not afraid of anybody. She's going to guard your best player, and she wants them, and she did that. So it's it's really unfortunate that this game is going to get overshadowed because of that crap that Geno Auriemma did. Because he wants to use some handshake as his excuse for his behavior. And then for those that watched the game, if you saw before the fourth quarter started, he had the interview with Holly Rowe. The man was literally cursing on live television, literally talking about how the refs is just letting them beat up my girls and yada, yada, yada. Then he was talking about how Dawn Staley was using words that he couldn't say, and the refs wasn't giving him no text. The refs wasn't giving no text or anything like that. But this is where he really met. This is when I really knew he was all messed up. The man lied and said that somebody from South Carolina ripped Sarah Strong's jersey. Nobody ripped her jersey. She ripped her jersey. And she confirmed it in the press conference after the game. She said she accidentally did it. I'm not going to say that you accidentally did it, baby girl. I'm not going to say that you accidentally did it. You took the last shot at the end of the third quarter. It didn't go in, and you got frustrated, and you ripped the jersey. I'm not going to say that you did that accidentally. You were frustrated, and you did it. I forgive you. But here's the thing. His excuse and his, I guess, the reasoning for him crashing out, that's not the reason why he's crashing out. What you should have been doing is, it's your two-star players. They were the reason why you lost this game. AZ Fudd had a choke job. It's that simple. Sarah Strong had a choke job. It's that simple. There's no other way around it. No other way around it. Sarah Strong, 4 for 16 from the field. 4 for 16. The crazy thing is, I think it was like 4 and some change left in the first quarter. That was her last field goal until the fourth quarter. So that means every point she had after that was from the free throw line. So her next field goal wasn't into the fourth quarter. That's bad. That's horrible. But we got to give credit to South Carolina's defense. They played a role in her not shooting well. And then there were certain shots that she took where they were close and she just couldn't make them. Trying to bank them off the glass, they just weren't going in. AZ Fudd, choke job. Like, we can sit here and praise them when they win. We got to tell the truth when they lose. UConn lost this game because their two leaders stanked up the joint. It's that simple. AZ Fudd, 3 for 15. 2 for 9 from the three-point line. And then both those threes came in the fourth quarter. Horrible performance. Horrible performance. That's why they lost. They lost because their two-star players didn't answer the bell. And what's so crazy is you had people all season long crucifying UConn. Oh, they got an easy schedule. They ain't play nobody. I bet you if they played in the SEC, they'll get a loss. Well, there you have it. For all of those people that's been saying that all year, what happened when they went up against a team in the SEC? They lose. South Carolina just wanted this game more. It's that simple. They got smoked last year in the national championship game. Got shit beat down their leg. Now, I know they're not going to say that they was thinking about that, but obviously you was thinking about that because I know I would. Like, if I'm playing you a year after you beat me the way you did, oh, yeah, I'm thinking about that the next time I play you. And then to add more insult to injury, you're undefeated too? Oh, so not only am I going to end your season, I'm going to end your undefeated season, and then you're going to go home and we're going to move on. And that's what South Carolina did. But it's a shame that this game is going to get overlooked because of the behavior of Geno Auriemma. My whole thing is this. Could you imagine what would have happened if the roles were reversed and Dawn Staley had that crash out? Could you imagine what the outcry would be? People will lose their mind. But because it's Geno Auriemma, and listen, we know how great of a coach he is. He got 11, 12 national titles. That's still no excuse for you to act the way that you act. None. Zero. Because trust me, that ain't have nothing to do with no damn handshake. That's not. Because if anything, you could have spoke to her after the game. Y'all could have went to a secluded area after the game, because I'm quite sure these players and coaches, they have conversations with each other after the game. You could have did that behind the scenes. The fact that you did this on live television, And then you crashed out during the game when Holly Rowe was interviewing you. Like, the man was literally cursing on live television, making up every excuse in the book as into why your team wasn't playing the way you're playing. And then you got the nerve to say, oh, I'm not trying to make any excuses. Usually when people say that, that's what you're doing. You're making excuses. That's just like saying, I mean, no disrespect, but then say some shit that's disrespectful. Like, come on, bro. You lost. You lost, accept the defeat, and now, just get ready for next year. Use this as fuel for next year. Obviously, AZ Fudd will be gone. You still got Sarah Strong. I'm sure you got a nice recruitment class coming in. So come on, come on, bro. Like you better than this, Geno. You better than this. Y'all lost. It's that simple. The better team won. There's no other way around it. The better team won. South Carolina just wanted it more. And they proved it. Because they outplayed y'all. They out-hustled y'all. And unfortunately for you, you got out-coached. And you couldn't keep your emotions in check. And then when the game was officially over, you just say, you know what? I'm just going to the locker room. So not only am I not going to shake her hand, I'm not going to shake her assistants' hands. I'm not going to shake the players' hands. I'm going to just take my ball and go home. And that's basically what you did. We call that bitch assness. We call that bitch assness. That's what we call it. Bitch shit. Cornball shit. Sore loser. Whatever word you can think of, that's what we call it. But again, congratulations to South Carolina, because I don't want their loss to get, I don't want their victory to be overshadowed. I honestly don't. But unfortunately, I think it will, all because of Geno. So even in defeat, he's going to be the big topic of this whole thing because of his behavior afterwards. But salute to South Carolina, because obviously they wanted it more. And as far as UConn, they just got to go back to the drawing board and get ready for next season. Again, like I said, Sarah Strong is still going to be there. She'll be a junior next year. KK Arnold, I think she'll be a senior next year. They got a nice recruitment class coming in, I'm sure. UConn always has a good recruitment class. So it's not like, oh, after this, they're going to, be bottom feeders. Nah, that's not going to happen. UConn is going to always be a formidable team. And I expect to see them possibly in the Final Four again next year. So who knows? But South Carolina moves on. UConn goes home. South Carolina moves on. UConn goes home. Texas go home. Listen, I was watching that game before I started to get ready to leave for work. I wasn't able to watch the second half, but the first half was just horrible. Just horrible. So I can't really speak about the game because I didn't watch it, even though I do know UCLA wound up winning. And then just looking at the stat sheet, Madison Booker, horrible game. Horrible game. And the crazy thing is this. 3 of the 5 players that made the All-American first team played horrible tonight. AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong, and Madison Booker. You can make a case that all 3 of them is very responsible for their team losing. You can make a case that all 3 of them, like the losses for their team, got their hands written all over it. Like they picked the wrong time to have a horrible game. Oh, like they picked the wrong time. Wrong time. But again, like I said, I can't really speak on the game because I didn't watch. I'm just speaking from a statistical standpoint because I was only able to watch the first half. South Carolina and UConn, I was able to watch that game at its entirety. Like I made sure I got done with my work quick just so I could watch that game and not be disturbed. But again, congratulations to South Carolina. Congratulations to UCLA. The national championship game is Sunday. Cannot wait. I will be tuned in to that game. And again, when the Final Four was announced, I don't think that many people had this matchup. I think they might have had UConn against Texas, or some had South Carolina and Texas. It's not that many people I know that had UCLA going to the national title game, because me personally, I didn't. So I'm actually happy for UCLA. I'm happy for Lauren Betts. I'm happy for Coach Close. So let's see what they do. But it's a wrap for this video. It's time for me to get up out of here. I got my soap to watch, The Bold and Beautiful. I definitely want to speak about this. I couldn't just sit on this and not speak on it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all hit me in the comments and tell me how y'all feel about Geno Auriemma's sore loser behavior. But again, y'all hit me in the comments. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Y'all have a blessed and safe weekend. Happy Easter to everybody. Enjoy yourself. And catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.